So, it's starting to be hoodie season now. Um, yeah, so when she did that and she apologized, I thought she was being sincere about it. So I was like, okay, like we still cool, but just don't do that stuff no more because I got kids. So this is right around the time where the pandemic is just starting to happen in the US. Like places are slowly shutting down. So a couple of weeks go by, I end up going back to work, and then Tasha calls me. She ends up telling me, Claudia's really going through a lot of stuff right now. Now she's like really definitely like in the hospital. I think by this time she was in the hospital for like a week or something. And I think like the following week or something, she ended up losing the twins. Of course, my heart was broken because I'm like, damn, she waited all this time to have kids, and then, they end up passing away. And Tasha proceeds to tell me that the lady in Miami, whoever she's talking to, that knows people in her mom church she's telling them, and they're going back to her mom in the church and telling her like the reason why she lost the baby was because he was beating the crap out of her all the time. And one time she was there with, like, he jumped on her while she was there. And I'm like, wait, what? How did it go from, like, what's going on down there? Like, why is he constantly beating on her like that? So we in Tampa, like, we like what? Like, we were heartbroken because, she waited so long to have these kids, and, now they're taken away. Now it's speculating that, the kids were a little beaten out of her. And because the lady in Miami was telling whoever she was telling, that was going back to her mom, saying that he didn't want kids from her. Which I was like, what is going on with that situation, right? So now I'm in the process, like, shout out to my realtor. She ended up, like, she was so patient. Like, we was going through like so many houses around this time. When I say so many houses, to the point where, like, the last one, not the second to last one, until I found the house that I wanted, I was willing to take. And she was looking at the neighborhood, and then she was looking at the price. She was like, buying a home is like really, really important. Like, you can't just, like, just settle for anything. And she was like, do you really, like, does your heart say, of all hearts, like, this is the place you want to, leave your kids? Is this the house you want to leave your kids in the future? And I was like, no, not really. So she's like, so we still got some more houses to go look for. And it was all like, I was like, oh my God, like, my lease is about to be up soon. I need to find this house. And I was like, I just want an affordable house for all of us to be in. So she ends up like the next day or 2 days later, she ends up sending me the address of this new house that she found. Mind you, like, it's not really far from the 2-bedroom apartment that I'm at. So I'm like, okay, let's go see it. When I walk into the house, it was like, I still got the pictures of when I first, like, when we moved in. I took pictures, I took videos and everything like that. I fell in love with it because from the outside, you wouldn't think it's as big as it is once you walk inside. It had 4 bedrooms, it had 2 bathrooms, and you could tell, like, either the master bedroom was like used to be a garage, because the room that my son ended up picking was bigger than the other 2 rooms. So I was like, and mind you, she was like, this literally just popped up the night before. Cause she was like, cause she knew I had how many kids I had, and I was telling her my lease ends up here, and I need to find a place before, my lease is up. So I was like, I don't know, go ahead, put the offer in, and let's see what happens. It was meant for me to I miss my house. Like, before everything started falling apart, like, I miss my house so bad, like, because it was so beautiful in the beginning. Like, I just fell in love with it. So mind you, I'm at the end of me buying my house. And mind you, Tasha and Dre started before me. So I don't know what was their delay of why they couldn't, why their process took longer than mine. So they ended up having like this get together at her house. And mind you, this is when I see like, sorry, the sun. This is when I see like the narcissistic ways of Dre. So when she has this party at her, like this get together at her house, like all her family, the kids are there. She has a like, I think a bounce house with a pool or something like that. Like, cause she always had like trampolines and stuff like that, because she has like 4 kids, and then everybody was coming to her house.